Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. Now this season was my first year with this new vegetable patch. And it's got to the end of the season and some of the vegetables have grown not so well, and I was thinking it's a shame to throw them away. And then I thought to myself, I know what I'll do, I'll try and feed my animals. And then I thought, even better, I'll do a video of trying to feed all our animals with stuff we've grown in our garden. So let's have a go. So let's have a look at the choices we've got and see if you can guess which animals are going to get which fruit or which vegetable. So we've got some massive chilies. We're not going to do those. We're going to save them for something else. We've got lots of lovely carrots left. We've got a nice ripe tomato there. Got some courgettes, some beetroot, some leftover tender stem broccoli, and my favourite things that I grew this year, watermelons. Now we've got quite a few of them, as you can see over there, but they didn't quite ripen. However, I reckon we can probably do something with that and feed some of the animals. Right. So that's the first lot prepared. Do you know what it's going to? Guinea pigs, fish, chickens, quails, lizards? Let's have a look. So I thought the way I'd do this is try and make it, do the easiest first, hardest last. I'm still not 100% sure what hardest one's going to be. So let's go and see which one's first. Okay, so the first one is our quails. Now they're all molting at the moment. As you can see, it's that time of the season. And I've actually never tried them with grated carrot before. They have eaten vegetables obviously, but let's have a look. I said this would be the easiest one, but looks like I might be proved wrong here. Now if you remember right, we hatched these quails from eggs all by ourselves and it was actually really fun to do. The laying has slowed down at the moment, but it's that time of year, they're molting. But are they even going to try the food? Let's go and see if you can guess what the next one will be. One of those quails is having a lovely time eating all that food. These are probably easier than the other ones, so let's have a look. This one's called Fizzy. Are you going to come and get it? Oh, you're such a thief. Snowy always steals them. So then we have to feed him again. That's Snowy. Let's see, are they in there? Having an absolutely lovely time. So actually the guinea pigs were probably easier than the quails, but that's them two done. That's probably the first time I've actually filmed the quails, and I think the camera put them off. But the guinea pigs are absolutely devouring what we've put in there. So let's go and pick another fruit or vegetable. So this watermelon, we're just going to mush it up a little bit. I'll tell you why in a second. Now this animal, I'm not even sure we've even shown it on the channel yet, not properly. I'm also not sure it's even going to eat this, but I think it'd be really cool trying it. So we want all the juice and a little bit of pulp. Right, that should be enough. Let's tip some of this juice in here. Pop that on the side. Now don't worry if we haven't got to the pet you want to see yet. We've still got the chickens, the koi, some small ones, and a monster fish, or a potential monster fish. So let me show you this animal you've never even seen before on this channel, and I absolutely love it. So this is our little crested gecko, absolutely beautiful. Now, it hasn't got a name. We've had it for a little while. We had it from when it was very small actually, and he absolutely loves to jump all over the place, like that. He's absolutely lovely. Now crested geckos are really cool. They were believed to be extinct at one point, and then apparently a researcher, one fell out the trees on their clipboard and they realised they weren't extinct, allegedly looking in the wrong island, because I think they come from New Caledonia. So there he is. He's absolutely adorable. He's absolutely beautiful. Will he eat our homegrown watermelon juice? That is the real question. Now they are nocturnal, so he's probably not the best pleased with me. Let's have a look. Nope, completely ignored it there. Can we get him to try a little bit? Come on. You know you want to. Oh, he's licking his eyes. I'll put some on my finger now. Come on, just one little lick and it counts. He doesn't seem too keen on the watermelon. We're not going to call this one a failure though, because he's so cool. And I actually got to show you guys. Look at his colours on his back. It's really cool when he's fired up. There you go. Here you go. Now once the reptile and fish room garage is done, we will be upgrading his tank, because this was fine with his little baby, but he's got much bigger now. Now we'll let him go back for a little sleep. Now I don't know if you can hear it, it's incredibly noisy here today. They've decided to resurface a road outside my house, which is very annoying. So there might be less talking and more music than usual. Right, let's head over to the next animal. Do you know what it's going to be? Okay, you guessed it, it's the chickens. Now, they haven't really had many different things yet, to be fair. However, they are used to me now, and I think I'm going to bring them food, which I am. Let's try the watermelon first. Oh, straight in there, perfect. And honestly, if you ever have chickens, they absolutely destroy everything. Changed their water this morning, already full of mud and everything when they scratch. So I think I'm going to hang it up above to make it a bit better. This one's head feathers is still really cool. And it looks like this is a success. Grated carrot, a little bit of apple, watermelon. Absolutely awesome. So far, I think that's probably the best response we've had. Much better than the gecko and the quail. I think it's fair to say the watermelon is a bit of a success for these. Which is good, because we've got quite a few that didn't quite ripen enough. They are still really sweet, but they're just not quite what you want to eat yourself. But haven't gone to waste, which is the main thing. Right, let's leave them to tuck in. Okay, so I know I said fruit or vegetables. This one requires me to do a little bit of searching, and you might know what I'm looking for. Oh, there's one. Give me you. That's right, a lovely little worm. Do you know what that's for? Okay, so in here we've got 2 cyanodontist catfish, we've got the fire eel, and a couple of little plecos. Now, last time we tried this with the fire eel, it was less than willing to come out. I've got a few more worms, which I keep in the fridge. So we're going to try him with a nice juicy bunch and see if we can entice him out without the catfish absolutely obliterating. There he is. Right, let's try him with a couple more. He came out and they're those ones. The trouble is there's so much glare on the tanks in this room, which won't be a problem when we're in the fish garage, but the catfish also are obsessed with these worms. Come on. He's thinking about it. There he is. See if we can get him to come get these last ones. And the catfish have got in and got those ones. But that wasn't great footage of the fire eel eating, which is really annoying because it's really impressive to see him eat, and he's so huge now. Now, a couple more things left. The koi and something really tiny. So it looks like they've actually stopped making a bit of noise for now, which is good. So for the next bit, we want some small food. This will do. A little bit of our apple and a little bit of carrot. So we need for this next bit. So the next animal we're going to feed lives in here. And these are yellow zebra isopods, and I don't know if you can see there, they've actually had babies and they're on a little bit of food that we put in the other day. So for this bit, so we've just placed a little bit of apple there for them. We're just going to dot a couple of bits of carrot round. We've got like a wet area here, a slightly drier area there, and then we'll let them do their thing. Let's have a look, see if we can find some of the adults. So that is what the adults look like, much bigger than a normal house woodlouse, and they've got yellow stripes on them, and as they get bigger the yellow gets more intense, and like I say, they've had loads and loads of babies. We'll check back on them later to see if they eat the apples. I know they will, because they do it all the time. Okay, so it's still incredibly noisy here, but we're at the point that I'm really excited about, and you probably, the koi. And I'm going to try and see if they eat watermelon. According to online, they love it. So let's see. They've never hand fed from me yet, so we're going to give it a try now. Okay, so that's what we're going to try, this lovely chunk of watermelon. Let's see if it works. So I think it's safe to say that was a failure with the koi. Now, maybe if I train them to eat them at hand a bit more, they might have liked it, but they were scared of it and stayed right down the bottom, cast a bit of a shadow maybe. However, the animals that did really like theirs, which has surprised me, is the chickens. Now, look over there. They've completely stripped that watermelon. So at least we know that the chickens like it, the koi's not so much. The quail ate most of theirs, and as usual, the piggies, living up to their name, are still eating theirs. So there we go, that was just a little bit of an experiment. The fish and reptile garage has finally started, and we're in the process of making a video for that, and it's coming a long way. We're getting there. It's looking really good. Now the purpose of this video was really just to see if I could save wasting all the hard work growing vegetables. There's plenty of other things you could do with them. The carrots I'll make into soup. The watermelon, not so sure of that. Probably just keep feeding them to the chickens, but again, it saves on a bit of food, and the chickens love it, and hopefully when they start, if they start laying eggs, they'll make them taste better. So that being said, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. You didn't think I was going to give up that easy, did you?